do we think, brothers, we can be disconnected from God that we came out of and win? We cannot win disconnected from the thing we came out of. Believers should be walking around with that boldness. I wasn't built to preach. Made my mind up, and I encourage you to make your mind up to trust God till the wheels fall off. And then if the wheels happen to fall off, I'ma still trust God to replace the wheels or repair the wheels. And if God don't give me new wheels, I'ma trust God for some wings. But I'm not gonna stop trusting God.
Genesis chapter 21. While you're standing, turn your Bibles to the book of Genesis chapter 21 as we continue to embrace our journey. The year 2017, we're learning how to embrace our journey. And once again, I encourage you to notice that it is your journey and you cannot embrace someone else's journey. Many have become frustrated, irritated, because you've been spending too much time focusing on someone else's journey. But I promise you, if you learn how to embrace your journey, God will bless you along the way. The songwriter said, I got to have Jesus. If I'm embracing my journey, he'll take me, he'll take me. In the book of Genesis, chapter 21, today we will be embracing our journey, and the subtopic will be simply one word: now. Now. Embrace your journey now. Embrace your journey now. In the book of Genesis, chapter 21, it describes the birth of Isaac. And let me give you quickly the definition of this small word now. It means at the present time, under the present circumstances. So keep that in mind as you listen to Genesis chapter 21, beginning with verse number 1, where we left off on last Sunday. Now the Lord was gracious to Sarah, as he had said. And the Lord did for Sarah what he had promised. Sarah became pregnant and bore a son to Abraham in his old age, at the very time God had promised him. Abraham gave the name Isaac to the son Sarah gave him. When the son Isaac was 8 days old, Abraham circumcised him as God commanded him. Verse 5, Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born to him. Sarah said, God has brought me laughter, and everyone who hears about this will laugh with me. And she added in verse 7 in conclusion, and she added, who would have said to Abraham that Sarah would nurse children? Yet I have bore him a son in his old age. Take your seat and tell your neighbor, embrace your journey now. Embrace your journey now. See, nothing can stop you from getting to your now appointment. Nothing can stop you from getting to your now appointment. What God has for you, it is for you, and the appointed time of its arrival has already been locked and set in heaven, and no demon, no devil, no generational curse, no president, no neighborhood, no gender, no skin color, no boss, no employer, no spouse, no ex this or ex that can stop you from getting to your now appointment. What God has for you, it is for you. That's why you must make your mind up to embrace your journey and walk by faith until you arrive at your now destination, because many have given up because they put the glory in somebody else's lap. And whenever you let somebody else control your destiny, they have the ability to send you on a detour. But God says, if you keep walking by faith, day by day, day by day, day by day, you keep walking by faith, you will walk dead smack into your now appointment, and nobody can stop it unless you give them the keys to your car. And if you give them the keys to your automobile, you have now given them permission to drive you over the cliff. But if you let God continue to guide you, if you let God continue to instruct you, if you let God continue to be the voice you follow, you will reach your now destiny.
Yes.
Abraham and Sarah had experienced 25 years of delays, disappointments, and detours. It wasn't an easy journey, but the result of them continuing to embrace their journey was well worth the experience. Now watch this. Let me add this. While they were embracing their journey, don't be fooled. There were other people around them that were not as godly, not as holy, not as righteous. There were people around them that didn't even go to the sanctuary. There were people around them that didn't pick up the word, wasn't calling on the name of Jesus, didn't know God as Jehovah, and they were giving birth to what looked like dreams. Everything that Abraham and Sarah was trusting God for, it looked like others around them that were not following God's voice were receiving what the men and women of God were being denied. Yet in the spite of it all, Abraham and Sarah kept waking up and trusting God for 25 long years. Can you imagine? God gave you a word, God gave you a vision, God gave you a promise, God gave you a revelation, and it's been 25 years later and you still have no tangible manifestation, yet God expects you to keep trusting Him.
My God, come on, in the process.
For 25 years, delays, disappointment, and detours, but I promise you, the journey was worth the experience. Because now they're getting ready to walk into their now moment. Watch this, church. Before you walk into your now moment, you will go through some now testing. Don't expect to get there until you've been tested. And a test is not for you to fail. A test is for you to graduate. And every time you fail the test, you stay stuck in that season. You cannot advance to your now moment until you pass the test. Maybe the reason you haven't gotten there yet, you're still tripping up on last semester's exam. God has not failed you. He's just keeping you in position. So when He gives you your now moment, you won't lose it. The truth is, some of the stuff you're trusting God for, you can't handle yet. The truth is, some of the stuff that you put your name on and God has said amen to, the reason it's on pause, the reason it's on hold, because God don't want you to go through all that to get there only to lose it. You do know about Moses, don't you? Moses did everything right, but he let the people around him frustrate him to the point that he never walked into the promised land. He prepared people for the promised land. He prayed for the promised land. He pledged into the promised land, but he never walked or proceeded into the promised land because he couldn't handle the pressure of the stone-hearted people God placed around him.
Help me, Holy Ghost!
To get to your now moment, you will experience some now testing. I researched the word now. Because it intrigued me, this word now. So I researched the word now in several different forces, and I discovered the word now appears in some shape, form, or fashion 2,211 times in the Bible. In other words, the Bible is loaded with now results. And I'm declaring it's time for you to experience your own personal now season. The Bible has 2,211 different times the word now shows up, so you can at least grab one of those nows. Now, I dare you right now to holler, it's my now season, it's my now moment. I'm going to my now destiny. There's a now assignment with my name on it, and I'm not going to let no demon in hell stop me from getting my now. For a matter of fact, my faith is so radical, I don't care who's watching me, I'm grabbing my now out the sky. Color folks, now and laters, and we can say now later. Right there, you tell the vision God gave you. Now later. In other words, later meets now. And I'm going to get everything God has for me now.